morning, thanks for joining me. I wanted to take a few minutes at the beginning of this video to talk to you about CUDDLEPLUSHY, who are kindly sponsoring today's video. They got in touch with me a while ago and asked me if I would like to try some of their towels. I actually replaced the towels in my bathroom sometime last year, so I didn't need any for there, but I've been meaning to replace the ones in Will's bathroom for a while, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to do so. So they sent me their organic Luxe towel bundle. I'd never thought of organic towels and bed linen and that sort of thing before. I'd never really, I've come across organic as far as clothing fabric is concerned, but I'd never really thought about organic cotton for towels, so I was quite interested to see what it was like, and I have to say I'm super impressed with the quality. However, the first thing that I noticed was the beautiful packaging. They came, I'll pop some photos in so you can see, in a really nice cardboard box, which I quite like because cardboard is recyclable, isn't it, rather than the plastic bags that the other towels that I bought last year came in. And they were beautifully stacked inside with tissue paper and tied with ribbon. The bundles just really nicely presented, which was the first thing I noticed. Then as I unpacked them, I was really impressed with the quality. They are so super soft and really nice, fairly thick. It's difficult to explain. It's sort of thick and super absorbent but lightweight. We've been using the towels for a few weeks now, or Will has anyway, in his bathroom, and I've washed them a couple of times. They've washed really nicely. I am really impressed. And so in the bundle that I got two really good sized bath towels. Being a lady of slightly larger stature, nothing annoys me more than a bath towel that when I wrap it round me, it won't go all the way round, and quite a lot of them don't. So I was really impressed with these because they're a really good size. They go around me easily. In the bundle you get two bath towels, two hand towels, and two face cloths. And they all have this really nice edging. I don't know how well you can see that. They come in a variety of colours, all sort of fairly neutral colours, I think. And yeah, really nice quality. They wash well, they're super soft, they're absorbent. I have to say they're nicer than either of the towels that I bought from Marks & Spencer's or John Lewis last year. So they also sent me a bath mat which has this wavy design on it. Again, really impressed with the quality. It's nice, it's very absorbent but lightweight, and it dries out really quickly as well. The previous bath mat I had took ages to dry out, so I'm thinking of replacing the ones in my other bathrooms with these as well. The other thing they've got on their website that I'm really thinking of that I quite fancy is a Waffle bathrobe, so considering buying that. The prices were also very reasonable, and the other thing that I thought was worth mentioning is they have a 60-day, very generous 60-day return or exchange policy. I'll put the links down below for you in the description box if you're interested. I think I've got a discount code as well, so all of that will be down there, and if you want to click through and have a look at what they've got for sale, please feel free to do so. And now on with the rest of the video. Good morning. I've just started this once and I said welcome back to Vlogmas. Old habits die hard, huh? How are we all doing? Welcome back to 2021 and a new weekly vlog. It is Monday the 4th of January and it feels like a first day of the new year. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I think you do. Well, yes, here we are. We got through 2020. Thank goodness for that. Not sure how much better the beginning of 2021 is going to be, but hey ho. We are currently in tier 3 down here in Devon, although I can't see that lasting very long. First thing I wanted to do was to finish off the last bits of Vlogmas, and we had the advent calendar to do because I didn't show you the last few days, and 2 more charity donations to do to make up to the £220 that I wanted to donate to charity over the course of the month. I do have a whole list of all the charities that I donated to in Vlogmas, so I will put that as the last shot of this video, I think, in case anybody's interested in seeing the list. But the last 2 that I did, I've saved them here. here. This was after I stopped filming. First one was from Andrea Blameyer, or Blameyer, I hope I've pronounced that correctly on one of those options. And she said, I like the Salvation Army, Cats Protection League and Guide Dogs for the Blind. So I went with your first one, Andrea, and I donated to the Salvation Army, who do so much around homelessness, don't they? Particularly over the festive season, so I thought that would be a nice one to choose. The other one I pulled out was from Caroline D, and she says, I'm bipolar and it's worse now. These last months being alone all the time is hard on me. Your videos are always a help to me and I'd like to thank you so much. My charity is Diabetes UK as I'm diabetic, and so I also donated to Diabetes UK. So thank you, Caroline, for nominating those, and I really hope that 2021 is better for you. I can imagine that having to spend a lot of time alone is really very difficult. I know that a lot of my viewers are or have been alone during the last weird 10 months and maybe continue to be so. So I hope you're all doing okay. Anyway, so that's the charities. Let's go to the bedroom and have a look at the last bits from the calendar. We'll do those next. You're a little bit low, but you'll have to do. So the last few bits from the calendar, I haven't got the exact prices, but I did look them up at the time. This was the first one, which is a weird sort of bath, it's called Herbal Way Bath Nourishing, and it's like a it's by Suzanne Kaufman, who I'd never heard of, and it's like a powder. It smells okay, doesn't smell amazing, but I think it's like a sort of bath powder, so I haven't tried it yet. Obviously I will update you as and when I do. Then we had a very nice one. It was this diptyque candle. I've never, despite my candle addiction, I've never had a diptyque candle before, and this is one of their very popular scents, this Bays, I assume you pronounce that, and it smells absolutely lovely. It smells of fire. What does it say anything about the scent? I don't know if it does or not. But, oh, berries it's meant to be. It smells like fire to me. Perhaps there's something wrong with my nose, but I'm looking forward to trying that. I'm going to have to try that in it's quite a small candle, obviously, so I'm going to try it in the bedroom, I think, because it's a smaller room. The lounge quite often, because it's so open plan, I don't get the full effect of the scents. So that's a nice one. And then there was this, which I think this was around the £50 mark from what I remember. It's a perfume, and it's called Santal 33. I won't put it on because I've already got perfume and I had to check. But it's quite unusual. I don't know how I'd describe that. It's called... Is it called Happy Christmas? No, labelled at Liberty. No, it's called Santal 33, I guess. Anyway, it smells quite nice and it's a decent size and it's a spray. And then there was a sort of bonus gift as well, which was this pretty Liberty print zip-up makeup bag. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of Liberty print. It's not very me, so I don't love this. But if you were a big fan of Liberty fabrics, I think you probably quite like this. It's little birds and... birds and flowers, and it's quite William Morrissey actually, isn't it? But nice gift, nice addition to the collection. So I just wanted to, oh god, it's so bright. Not complaining about the brightness, but you know, yeah, I just wanted to show you those last bits to sort of finish off the Vlogmas content, and because I promised I would do, I will update you on the calendar stuff as I use it sort of through the year. This week we have no plans to do very much at all. I suspect that will be the case for the foreseeable future. I do have a haircut booked tomorrow, which I'm very much looking forward to. I feel like my hair's really grown since I last had it cut just before the last lockdown. So beginning of November was that, or the... And yeah, beginning of November, wasn't it? Because we finished the lockdown on the 2nd of December. So probably the end of October. So it's due to be cut. But really looking forward to having that done. Yeah, I think that's the only thing in my diary for this week. I've got to go to Marks and Spencer's at some time to take a cashmere jumper back that my mother-in-law didn't like. That we gave her for Christmas. So that, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'll catch up with you a bit later. It's about 3:45 and I have just been into town to drop off a parcel at the post office. Oh my god, the queuing at the post office, it was queuing outside. Note to self, stop sending stuff Royal Mail. So yeah, I went into town to drop a parcel at the post office. I went to get an envelope for Ashley's, from Ashley's office, a big A4 envelope, because I didn't have one. I needed one to send off a form to my mum. And then I went to a charity shop, just had one local one to have a little look round. Got a few bits, some of which I will show you. But the lady in there told me that Boris is apparently addressing the nation tonight, so I'm guessing it's going to be either tier 4 or lockdown, or maybe schools shutting. I'm thinking it's going to be one of the first two though, which means that I won't get my hair cut tomorrow. However, I'm actually quite pleased in terms, I think the cases are getting out of hand, aren't they? So yeah, you know, the hospital, the poor NHS staff, I can't even imagine, and all the poor people with COVID, and yeah, so yes, my haircut really doesn't matter. I would very happily go without it, if you know, obviously. So we shall wait and see what he says. Good news though, some good news for today. My mum has phoned me and told me that my dad's just got the date for his first COVID vaccine, and actually a second COVID vaccine as well. He's over 80, so my mum's just under 80, so she won't get her date yet, but it's nice to know he's getting that. And I know a lot of you, or some of you, are not keen on the vaccine, and that's absolutely fine, entirely your prerogative. I would never say that anyone who didn't want the vaccine should be forced to have it. Absolutely not. You know, it's your right to not be keen on the vaccine, but I'm keen on it. So I was very happy to hear that news for my dad. That's great. Anyway, I've come to Aldi just in case it is lockdown, because I need a few bits before. I've got a click and collect order, I think, on Wednesday, but need a couple of bits for the next couple of days, so I'm just going to pop and do some shopping just in case we do go into lockdown. I know all the supermarkets will be open anyway, but the idea, isn't it, is that you don't really go out unless you absolutely have to. So yeah, do you know, I must get these people, Regent Cruises they're called, I get stuck things in the post from them, great big brochures, these little leaflety things. I must get a minimum of 2 a week. Now, I have never subscribed to their mailing list, I have never been on a Regent cruise, I've never been on their website or anything to my knowledge, so why they send out so much stuff? And I mean, this has been happening, I imagine they've probably bought my name and address because I went on a cruise. They probably got it from that somehow. I probably didn't tick the right box to say don't sell my data to anybody else. But it must cost them some money to be continually sending these out. I must get round to emailing them or something and getting removed from their mailing list, because honestly, the amount of paper. In fact, I'm going to keep that one rather than binning it and email them tomorrow. There's a job for tomorrow. I don't think I'm in focus. I think back of my lounge is more in focus than I am. Let focus on me. Yes, that's a bit better, isn't it? Marvellous. Right, I thought I'd just show you a few things that I thought, because it's looking increasingly like everything's going to be closed from tomorrow, so that's nice. 2 packets of ibuprofen, always essential. Some shredded kale. A packet of rocket, that's to go with tomorrow night's dinner. I really like these little chicken pieces. These are the curried coconut and lime ones. This is all from Aldi, by the way. Can't remember how much they were, but these are really tasty in a sandwich or a salad, or chopped up with some mayo and a jack of potato. They're all very nice. Got some lean bacon medallions because it's the new year. We're all trying to be healthy, aren't we? After the Christmas excess. And I thought these look really interesting. These are coconut, what are they called? Sweet chili cauliflower potato rosti baskets. And they are, sorry, I'm going to peer at this because the light's so bad, I haven't got my glasses. 309 calories each, with 2.1 grams of saturated fat, which I didn't think sounded too bad. But I think they look quite nice. They're for the freezer. I got some light yogurt, which is the fat-free one, which is coconut and vanilla, Greek style. And I got a thing of Baby Bell light cheeses. That was exciting, wasn't it? Avoided the candle aisle, so that was good. Actually, I didn't avoid it, I walked down it, but I didn't buy any. And in the charity shop, I bought myself this pink Marks and Spencer cardigan, pale pink. Now, I've got a bright pink cardigan that I wear with my little tunic dresses, the black one and the grey one. And I wear bright pink tights with it as well. My coloured tights caused lots of controversy in the comments last time I wore them. Lots of people liked them, lots of people didn't like them. Vive la différence, as they say. Anyway, this was at £3.99. It's a lightweight, sort of button front, sort of a granny type cardigan really. It's only acrylic, but I like the fact it's lightweight, and I thought it would still go with the dark pink tights, because sometimes my dark pink cardigan or bright pink cardigan is quite hot to wear with those, and that's a lighter weight one, so I got that. And then I also got, thinking of warmer days, this little 2 from Sainsbury's t-shirt, and it's brand new, I don't think it's ever been worn. It was £3.50. It's just a bog standard t-shirt, but it's got this really cute lobster print on and a stripe, and I just really liked it. I thought it was unusual and a bit fun, and yeah, just liked that, and it made me think of warmer days. So that was what I bought today. Good morning, it's Tuesday. How are we all doing? We weren't quite expecting that. Well, I guess we were expecting that really, but well, here we go again, as they say. I'm actually feeling all right about it. Ashley's still at work. They're keeping estate agents open again. Don't get me started on whether that's a good idea or not. But it is what it is, isn't it? So we can't do anything about it. So he's at work, although his staff that go out and see people are working from home. So that's one good thing, I guess. And the office is obviously been closed for months to the public anyway, but it is what it is, isn't it? Not much we can do about it, so we've just got to keep on going, haven't we? I think I'm trying to see it as sort of a little period of January, possibly February, and maybe into March, let's be honest. Hibernation, winter hibernation. I was thinking January that I'm not really fancying going anywhere or doing very much anyway, so that's a good thing because we can't. I don't know what else to say about it really. So in terms of video content, it's not going to be ideal for the next couple of months, is it? I had stuff sort of planned, not properly planned, but I was hoping there would be a bit more going out and about, maybe a little bit of going away for a night, but there's not. So today I've got a video to edit for tomorrow, which you will have seen already by the time you see this, but the first job of the day, oh, not the first job because it's already 9:10, but what I'm going to do next is clean out and organise the fridge. I have been needing to do that for ages, so I'm going to empty it all, give it a really good clean. I've got a shopping order for click and collect tomorrow, so I want to get it all sorted and organised before then. It's always a nice job to be done. I hate doing it, but it's always good when it's done, so I'm going to do that this morning.
Baby, I know you told me that you're a settler and don't deny it, but maybe your mind is changing with me. Lately, I felt your heartbeats, it echoes in me, and I just can't sleep.
The fridge is done. Oh, so pleased that's done. Look how much better that looks. I don't know if you can see. All of it done. I didn't film myself taking the veg drawers out, but they've been taken out and all cleaned and sorted, and there wasn't too much to throw away, so that was really good. just feel far more organised now, which is, I'm sorry, that's a bit close up, isn't it? You're still on the tripod, but I'm going to make myself a frothy coffee and sit down and edit my video now. It's about 11:15. It's about 1:45, and I'm out for a walk around the lake as usual. I'm guessing that you're going to see quite a lot of me walking around the lake in weekly vlogs for the next few weeks and months, possibly. Look, the funny looking ducks, I can't remember what they were called, you guys did tell me. Are they mandarin ducks, or am I making this up? But there's far more of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. A whole little family of them. Hilarious. I've just passed. You get quite a lot of people taking like bird watchers with cameras here all the time, whatever time of day you come. But I've just passed a group of about 7 of them walking the other way together. And they obviously couldn't see what they were looking for, because one of them said to one of the others, said, "Too many people walking up and down here, I reckon." You know, you're walking up and down here in a group of 6 people, right? Crazy people. It is 17:33. God, is it 17:33? Bloody hell, I don't know where the afternoon's gone really. I seem to have been quite busy. Just reading some beauty blogs that I read, and I've stumbled across this idea that I thought I would share with you. Now, I think this is a great idea for lockdown because it's sort of sociable, it's discovering new products. It's if you're into perfume, this is. As you know, I'm into perfume, and if I hadn't got the world's supply of perfume for Christmas, I would totally be doing this. Let me just show you. It's on the site Escentual, which is escentual.com. And the idea of it is they send you, hang on, let me turn you back round. They send you for £19.95 a month. You can do just a one-off, you don't have to sign up to it, I don't think, for ages. £19.95, and you get something called the Perfume Blind Trial, and the next available one is in February, and you get sent 8 little perfume like sample sizes, and they don't tell you what they are, but they're all from a family of scent, and next month is Chypre, which is based on citrus, mosses, patchouli and labdanum, whatever that is. You get to experience 8 mystery perfumes and lose yourself completely in this olfactory group. And then so basically you're getting the perfume but not being influenced by the brand name or what it looks like, the bottle looks like, or anything like that. It's purely based on whether you enjoy it or not. So you order it, and then it is dispatched on the 1st of February, the next one, and then you join they've got a Facebook group called Escentual Scents, and you can then discuss which ones you liked, which ones you didn't like, because everybody gets the same ones, obviously. And then on the 11th of February, they reveal what the actual perfumes were in the Facebook group, and you can join in with the next month if you so desire. So I thought that was a really fun idea. It's a good way of chatting to other people and sort of a similar interest, and it's something a bit different and fun. And I really like the idea of trying something without the brand being attached to it as well. I think that's great. So yeah, I thought that was fun. I would totally be doing it if I didn't have the world's supply of perfume in my cupboard already. I can't justify getting on board with this, unfortunately, but I'll put a link. It's not an affiliate link or anything, I just saw it and I thought it was a really nice idea, so I'll put a link in the description box below in case anybody's interested in that. I have decided I'm meant to be doing dry January, and obviously lockdown. I saw a lot of people on Instagram last night after Boris's announcement saying they were giving up dry January. Philip Schofield, for one, and pouring themselves a large glass of wine. But I do want to carry on with it, but I equally recognise in myself a need to have something to look forward to during this next fairly bleak looking couple of months. So I've decided that I'm going to give myself Saturday nights off, dry January, and my healthy living kick plan, intentions, so to speak, and make Saturday night a nice evening where we do something different. Well, we stay at home and do something different, just to make it a little bit different from the normal Saturday night. And we have reinstated our family Zoom nights on they're going to be on a Saturday. We used to do them on a Tuesday and a Friday, I think, in last year's first lockdown, and then just on a Friday in November. But we're going to do them on a Saturday with my mum and my brother and his family, about 6 o'clock-ish, 5:45, I think. So be able to have a nice gin and tonic with that, chat to them. And then this Saturday I have just ordered a meal from Coat at Home. Remember, I had a terrible experience with them in the first lockdown. To be fair, they did rectify it. They sent me vouchers to order a free meal. The food just didn't turn up. It was most bizarre. They told me they'd dispatched it. I had a dispatch email and then nothing happened. But they redeemed themselves, so I can't complain about them. But yeah, I've ordered that for Saturday anyway. So that would be something nice to look forward to, with a couple of glasses of wine, Zoom with a gin and tonic, and then dinner with a couple of glasses of wine, because we all just need something to look forward to, even if it's a little thing. Good morning, it's Wednesday. Look at the roots on my hair. I think I'm going to have to dye my roots this weekend. Wish I'd got that hairdresser appointment in before lockdown. But never mind, these things are sent to try us. It's for the greater good, is it not? I need a coat. Let me pop you. Sit there on the top of that plastic box for a minute. We are going out. I'm going to wear this fur coat, which is ridiculously overdressed, but it is cold outside. Put my fur coat on to go to Tesco to pick up a click and collect order, because it's literally the most exciting outing of the week. Woohoo! Well, that was a busy half hour, I don't know. I'm back from Tesco's, just unpacking the shopping. My click and collect was all ready, but some of my substitutes were a bit rubbish today, so I sent those back. I then got home and there was a ring of a phone on the table, and it wasn't mine. So it was actually his phone, he'd left it here, so I popped that down to the office for him. So he had it, save him coming back. And now I'm just unpacking the shopping. So I've got a mattress being delivered for one of the spare beds today. I've got a new mattress because the one we've got on there at the moment, it's the bed that Ashley sometimes goes in when he either has insomnia or is snoring too loudly, or I'm snoring too loudly. And he said the mattress was really uncomfortable last time he went in it. And it was a mattress on there that we got from a house clearance, empty house that Ashley was selling. It was quite a good quality mattress, but we've had it for a long time, so I think we'll, he wanted to replace that one, so he's ordered one that's coming between 11:30 and 1:30 for that. I think I'm going to put the mattress that's on there at the moment. It's in beautiful condition, it's all clean and nice and everything. I'm going to put that on FreeCycle or on Facebook Marketplace for free, just for someone to pick up. We got it free, so pass the love on, so to speak. My plans for the day, I've got a video to film for Friday, favourites video, and put the shopping away. I'm going to do a little bit of cooking later. I'll show you what I'm cooking if I do get around to doing that. I'm doing a smoked tofu recipe for dinner. It's the first time I've cooked tofu. Tofu, how do you pronounce that? Tofu, I like the sound of better. It is a smoked tofu. I'll show you actually. Oh God, I've just lost the page. Here we are. It's in the green roasting tin recipe book, and it is this one. That's what it looks like. And it's smoked tofu. Now I'm saying tofu, you say. Smoked tofu with fennel, pak choy and peanut satay dressing. So that looks really tasty. Ashley sounded a bit suspicious of it when I told him, but he decided to give it a go, so there we are. That's good. Yeah, so film a couple of videos, a few bits of admin-y stuff to do, a bit of cooking this afternoon, and that's why I might edit my Friday video if I feel like it. Oh, I'll tell you what else I am going to do. Do you remember this product from the Liberty Advent Calendar? It was the £155 lip line corrector. I'm going to do, I haven't tried it yet, I'm going to do a 30-day trial on it and see what it does, because who in their right mind would spend £155 on a lip line corrector? I mean, perhaps it's amazing and I'll be eating my words at the end of the 30 days, but thought that might make quite an interesting video. In fact, I'm going to do a series of 30-day trial videos because I've got another product in mind for the next one. And if there's any products you'd like me to do a 30-day trial on, they don't have to be horribly expensive. The next one I'm going to do is only about £4, I think. Yeah, if there's any products you'd like me to do a 30-day trial on, let me know, because I think that might make quite an interesting series of videos, and let's face it, it's quite difficult to come up with interesting content in these times, isn't it? So, yeah. Right, I must go and get on anyway. I have no idea why Ron is sitting out there on the top of the garage roof in the freezing cold when he could come and sit in here in the lovely warm. It's actually not that warm. I say he could come and sit in here in the lovely warm, but I need to put the heating on. Actually, it's cold. It's about 5:15 and it's been a bit of a weird day. I was waiting in for the mattress till 1:30, and then my plan was sort of to go out for a walk this afternoon, but the mattress didn't arrive till nearly 2 o'clock, and then I was trying to gear myself up to go out for a walk. I really wasn't fancying it. It was cold and it was dull and it was just not conducive to making me want to leave the house. And as I was gearing myself up to do it, the plumber arrived. Sorry about that, the light will go in a minute. The plumber arrived to service the boiler. Ashley hadn't told me the plumber was coming to service the boiler. So they were here for, I don't know, an hour or so, looking at the flue and all that malarkey. And by then, it was nearly dark. And I definitely wasn't going to go out for a walk. And now it's 5:15. I still haven't been for a walk. I'm 2,500 steps short of my 10k target. And I really, really, really do not want to go and walk on the treadmill in the cold out the back. But if I don't, I won't make my target. So I'm going to go and do that. It should take about, I don't know, 20 minutes or something, maybe a little bit more. Here is my dinner ready to go under the grill when Ashley gets home. Yeah, you grill this one, that's interesting. It's fennel and pak choy with smoked tofu on the top. The smoked tofu is tossed in corn flour, so presumably that will go crispy like a sort of light batter. You were meant to put it under the grill raw, thinly sliced, but I did blanch the fennel first because I think it would be too hard otherwise. And then there's this soy and peanut and garlic and ginger dressing. It's got rice wine vinegar and a couple of other bits and pieces in it, so that needs to be warmed up, I think. Peanut butter, sorry, did I say peanut butter? I don't know if I did or not. But yeah, that is dinner. I think it's going to be nice. I feel like it needs some sort of carb maybe to go with it. Not necessarily for me, but I think Ashley will want like rice or noodles or something with it. Maybe not, we shall see. Here's my roasted chickpeas. They're still quite hot. The ones at this end seem to be quite spicy and quite crunchy, but this end not so much. I don't know if they'll harden up a little bit as they cool down. We'll see. But some are not bad at all. That's a good crunch, isn't it? They're nice and spicy. Not bad at all. Well, I didn't show you the dinner when it was ready. It looked much the same when it was... I was going to say, would you like to do a one-word review on dinner, Mr. Matthews?
I can say that I reviewed the recipe and looked at the pictures, and I was not disappointed.
What do you mean? You expected it to be shit and it was?
Absolutely.
It wasn't good. Don't think tofu is our thing. You know, I've never really minded tofu when it comes in Chinese soup, but that was rank, wasn't it? It was a failure. Tonight's dinner was a failure. Never mind, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Tomorrow's dinner is bound to be better.
I'm going to slam my face into this cactus because it'd be more pleasurable than eating the tofu.
Good morning, it's Thursday, isn't it? Oh God, we're at that stage of lockdown where I'm not quite sure which day of the week it is. It's definitely a weekday because Ashley's at work now, it's Thursday. Oh my God, it was cold this morning, -3 when I got up. That I know for a lot of you that's normal wherever you live, but down here in Devon we rarely get anything below 0, so -3 is bloody cold. Anyway, it's Thursday, a day of great excitement again, because I am going out to drop my parcels off in town and pick up Ashley's laundry, or dry cleaning, not laundry. The parcel shop is also the dry cleaners, and I'm going to pop into Poundland, which is next door, because I could do with some laundry bleach. Ashley's got some white t-shirts that have gone grey in the wash. Anybody got any recommendations for how to get white t-shirts white again? They're quite nice quality ones, they're not sort of throwaway ones, so I would quite like to be able to get them more white, so I'm going to go and see if there's anything in Poundland, as I'm going to be next door anyway. And yeah, that's my plan for this morning. And then it's just after 2:30 now. The sun has shone brilliantly all day. I forgot to take this camera with me to the lake when I went for my walk, but I did take some still shots, which you'll just have seen just now, because I put them in because they were absolutely, it was so lovely there. It was one of those mornings where you feel happy to be alive. I did that, I went into town, I went to Poundland. They didn't have anything in the way of laundry bleach or anything like that, but I did buy myself a colouring book and some pens while I was there. Thought I might do some colouring. What else did I do? I popped into Superdrug for some paracetamol because we used a lot up over Christmas and I hadn't replaced them yet. And I got this in the sale, which was £1.30. Now, I wouldn't normally be in the Slim Fast. I don't like Slim Fast at all. It's blooming milkshakes, isn't it? But this is just a proper recipe book of low-calorie food. It's all under 600 calories, I think, with all sorts of ideas. And for £1.30, it says £12.99 on the back, so I was quite pleased with that for £1.30. I thought it was an absolute bargain. Got my paracetamol, and then I went for my walk. Also picked up Ashley's dry cleaning, dropped off my parcels, and picked up a parcel that was waiting for me at the parcel shop, a Vinted buy. Got some empties to show you. Shall I try and balance you? Let me see if I can. There we are. You're perfectly balanced. Now don't move around too much because you'll fall off. What have we got? I won't show you all of it because it will be boring, but we'll go through some of it. I've got 2 serums that I'm getting rid of, or not getting rid of, that are empty. One's a Beauty Pie one, that was just okay, I wouldn't buy it again. In fact, I've cancelled my Beauty Pie subscription for the moment. I was paying for the £10 a month one, and I dropped it down to the £5 a month one about 3 months ago, and I've just got so many beauty products from my advent calendars and Christmas presents and what have you. I thought I really don't need a subscription. I can always start it again if there's something that I really need from there or really want at some point, but I decided to stop it for the moment. Anyway, that was a serum that was just okay. That's my Body Shop Drops of Youth serum, which I really like. I'm going for another one of those at the moment, the smaller size, and there's a little bit left in there. I'm going to use that up. It's not cheap, that stuff. Putting back to one side. Beauty Pie Super Active capsules, those are the vitamin C ones. I quite like those, but it's like just another step in the skincare routine, you know. Elnat hairspray, love that. This was a Beauty Pie hand cream, the Plantastic one. Now, I love the Plantastic cleansing balm. The hand cream really wasn't very nice. I didn't like the smell of that very much at all, so wouldn't recommend that one. simple eye makeup remover, because every time I do an empties video there is a simple eye makeup remover in it, isn't it? A couple of Revolution products. That primer, the coconut primer, which I loved, would definitely repurchase. The fixing spray, the vanilla and coconut one, I used that as a spray to dampen my sponge. I didn't like it as a fixing spray, so I wouldn't buy it again, but I used it up by using it to dampen my beauty sponge, to put my foundation on. But yeah, wouldn't recommend that as a fixing spray. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, I think that came out of an advent calendar, not this year, but the year before last, I think. Didn't like it at all. It's a very silicone-y, slippy primer. I know people rave about this, but I did not like that at all. I've got a bronzer which I quite liked, and I've got went down to got down to pan on, but the packaging was so cheap and nasty, and it fell apart, and I can't glue it because the bit of plastic is up, not glue, sellotape it. I can't glue it either because a bit of the plastic has actually cracked away completely, that you need, so that is going. I think that came from a glossy box or something, but yeah, quite a nice product. Horrible cheap packaging. That's the Beauty Crop is the brand. Little Rimmel BB Matte, which I finished up. A little Aromatherapy Associates bath oil, lovely, loved it, very nice. Bourjois Aqua Blush. This was on my favourites for, oh, I banged on about this quite a lot a couple of years ago. I had 3 of them. You can't get them now. You can't get Bourjois in the UK at all anymore, I don't think. I loved this as a cream blush, but it needs to be used up. It needs to be used all the time, and I'm finished. I have 3 different shades of it, and I'm on the last one now, and it goes hard inside and comes out a little bit lumpy if you don't use it all the time. So for someone like me who likes to change what they're using every day or every couple of days, or sometimes you know, less than that, but quite often it's not ideal. So although I loved it, it is something that you need to keep using. And then a Body Shop Chamomile Cleansing Butter, love. Such good value, this stuff, really nice. Love a cleansing butter. And 2 eyeshadow palettes. This one, I have taken these 2 shades out because I love them and I wanted to keep them. These are both Old as the Hills. This one, as you can see, I hit to pan on 2 shades, and I've had this, wouldn't like to say how many years I've had these 2, but I would, it's at least since we lived in the previous house, so that's 7 years. So they will be going in the bin, not being passed on, because I think they're probably past their best by now. And finally a Lash Princess mascara, because it's the best mascara in the whole world ever, although I do have a new mascara to try, so watch this space for that one. Right, all of that needs to be popped into the recycling where it can be, and that's it for now. Good morning on Friday. It's cold and not sunny this morning. It's not horrible, but it's not sunny, so it feels colder even though it's warmer. Does any of that make sense? Do you know what I mean? So it's Friday. Not a lot of plans for Friday. There's a surprise. Sorry, that's not good in terms of sun, is it? Let me sit in one of my orange chairs and pretend I'm in the Big Brother house. So, Friday, I've just had a text message to say that my blood pressure medication is ready to be collected from the pharmacy, so I'm going to pop out and get that shortly. I'm debating whether I want to go for an outside walk today, and my gut feeling is not really. So I'll probably not do that. That's good because the weekend's coming up, so I expect we'll go out for a walk together, which is nicer really than walking on your own, isn't it? Saturday and Sunday. What else today? I've made a few, I'm clearing up my food cupboards. I haven't done that in the longest time, I reckon since before the first lockdown maybe, which is a long time, isn't it? I did 1 last night. I've got 2 more to go. I'm also doing the freezer. I did the fridge the other day, as you know. Gave that a good clean. I've got 2 more cupboards, 3 more cupboards to go actually. So I'm working my way through those slowly. It feels like a good job done. The oldest thing I found so far is something that was best before 2014. I can't remember what it was, but I did get rid of it. You'll be pleased to hear. Sorry. It is 11:30. Why have I got that weird sticking up piece of hair there? That's strange, isn't it? I have just come to say goodbye for the week because I'm just editing the vlog, and I'm already up to 35 minutes and I haven't put yesterday's footage on yet, so I think we've probably got enough for this week. So I hope everybody is having a lovely weekend when you see this. I will be back with another weekly vlog next Sunday. I'll be back on Wednesday with a shop my wardrobe outfits of the week, and then I've got a little Japanese and Korean beauty haul for you on Friday, I think, next week. So yeah, I hope you're all keeping safe, keeping well, keeping your spirits up as far as you can, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.